Man, I can't believe this happened. At this point I'm going to believe that Toby Fox is like Jebu. He can do anything. Let's get into what happened. Yumeniki is an RPG game created by Kikiyama, an indie developer we don't know much about. But we are here to explain in deep detail what Yumeniki is, because it's a very niche game that it's out there since 2004. If you're watching this, probably you search for this kind of video, but for those who don't know what Yumeniki is because you miss it, this is a game that lets you explore the dreams of a hikikomori called Madotsuki. She doesn't want to get on the outside world, so the only option is to explore her dreams, which are surreal and liminal. This game has no text beside the instructions, and it isn't a linear game. That's all the context I will give to those who don't know about that game. If you want to know more, go play the game. It's for free on Steam. Why is this important and what has Toby Fox to do with this game? Well, Yumeniki is a game that inspired Undertale, and Kikiyama is a developer that doesn't have presence on the internet. And there's almost no way to contact them. We don't even know their gender or if they are more than just one person. Well, Toby Fox got an interview with them and it was published in his column in the Famitsu magazine called Toby Fox Secret Base. But knowing how reserved Kikiyama is, Toby decided to let them answer with yes or no, without giving more context, and also decided to not ask about the game story. In my opinion, this was for the best. I'll be reading the questions and answers and commenting them, but I won't be telling Toby Fox reasons to do those questions. If you want to know his reasons, go read the interview. I'll put the link in the description. Question number 1. When you published the game Yumeniki version 0.10a, do you think, this is it? This is the final version? Kikiyama's answer was no. To be fair, this one is kinda obvious. The game, when you play it, feels kinda incomplete, like if it was going to be future updates, but after version 0.10a, Kikiyama just decided he didn't want to keep working on the game. Question number 2. The site Vector, where you originally upload Yumeniki, was home to many other games such as Escape Story and Mao no Akuji, among others. At that time, were you enjoying other free games? Kikiyama's answer was yes. I can't say I'm not happy to hear that. It's cool that he played other free games, especially Cave Story. Yumeniki and Cave Story were pioneers in the industry and they shaped what indie games are now, thanks to the inspiration they were and are. Question number 3. Yumeniki is made with RPG Maker. Before making Yumeniki, did you ever make a more traditional RPG? Something with battles or a level system, using default systems in the engine? Even if you don't intend to ever publish it anywhere. Kikiyama said no. This actually shocked me in more than one way, because I thought that Kikiyama made more games other than Yumeniki. It's simply not that easy to do a game that is going to be that subversive from your first try. Also, it's not that easy to get famous in only one attempt. But this also surprised me because Undertale was a hit from the start, and this question makes me think that Toby Fox actually did other games before Undertale, but that's just me guessing. Question number 4. Did you often draw creatures and scenes in Yumeniki's style before you made the game? Kikiyama said yes. That's a pretty common practice to get into doing things. Also to escape a boring class. It makes me think about the Dream Diary reimagination drawings that were supposedly drawn by Kikiyama. Question number 5. As a kid, was there a time when you tried to draw things like cute girls in traditional manga style? Kikiyama said yes. Well, it's kinda hard to imagine someone from Japan not drawing anime. It's one of those things someone do trying to imagine yourself doing stuff like making a video game or a comic or well, a manga in Kikiyama's case. Question number 6. Have you ever played any of Osamu Sato games such as Dream Emulator LSD? Kikiyama said yes. This one wasn't confirmed, but still was a pretty obvious too. LSD was the first dream simulator, and if I remember correctly, was released only in Japan. Still was a lucky situation that Kikiyama got to know the game, because it fell into obscurity. The game was pretty experimental, and there wasn't many copies. Maybe because they knew that being a game so different from other stuff in that time was basically gambling, so they decided to not make too many copies. Question number 7. Have you ever listened to any of Apex Twin albums? Kikiyama said no. I don't know what inspiration Kikiyama had, but even if they didn't know Apex at that time, the music in Yume, it's like it was made like that on purpose. So I assumed that Kikiyama knew about music theory and also that they had some inspiration. Maybe some obscure Japanese musician? I don't know. Question number 8. When I first released Undertale, it unexpectedly became very popular, and I became very stressed because of it. I become more relaxed about it now, but have you had a similar experience regarding releasing Yume? Kikiyama said no. I can understand Toby Fox. In my case, I'm also nervous for making this as my first video, but didn't saw anyone making a video about this, so I decided to make it myself. Question number 9. Do you still make art or write music sometimes? Even if you aren't going to publish it? Kikiyama said yes. It makes me happy to know that Kikiyama is still doing stuff. I don't know if they are going to publish something, but I really have hopes about playing another game from Kikiyama, or seeing more stuff, even if it's not Yume related. Question number 10. Up until now I've just asked yes or no questions, but it may be hard to answer that way for this one, so be ready for this. If we were going to Denny's together, what will you order? I'll send you the menu, so let me know. Kikiyama said that they will order rice casserole with 3 types of cheese and shrimp. That's classic Toby sense of humor. I don't know what else to say. Maybe he's actually trying to invite them to dinner. Well, I don't know how to end this video, so I'll just